What's happening, chess fans? Welcome to Net Chess and Chill. Today is episode number 66 on my journey to 1200 ELO. So, if you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into today's game. Alright, switch the scene. Here we go. Who we gonna play today? I'm rated 1135. Yesterday's game was crazy, so if you haven't checked that out, you should go watch it. We're playing a 1268 from Ukraine. We're going to play a Karo Khan. Good luck. Sasha, 1215. All right, I'm going to play c5. c5 weakens my queen side a bit, but I get the knight out. He'll probably come down and pin. I'm going to play a6, which is kind of a slow move, but I don't really want to get pinned. And I do want to pin his knight. If I can't play bishop to g4, then I'll play bishop to f5. So I want my bishop to land on one of these two squares. Next move. Alright, I'm going to pin the knight, play e6, and start trying to get closer to castling. Yeah, I think next move I can take. So they attack my bishop right away. In this style Karo Khan, we take. Which could be inaccurate. I mean, at higher levels, I don't think you should be taking, maybe, but I take. I think it simplifies the position a bit. So now I need to watch for things like this, which are pretty annoying. I think I'm gonna just play. I couldn't take right now. That's fine. I could probably get away with that. But I think that I should. I'm gonna go ahead and take right now and then play e6. They should be taking with their c-pawn. Alright, I think now we'll play e6. I don't know if I'm going to have to fianchetto or not. If he starts doing this kind of thing, I might have to. We shall see. I want to get this knight developed. Also have ideas of this maybe, but I don't want to get too far off sides. This tends to be a pretty annoying attack for me sometimes. Basically just queen to g3, and while I'm usually castled, they play a move like bishop h6 and the pawn is pinned, and so I can't take, and it ends up being scary. But they're doing a good job so far of defending everything. I'd imagine maybe this bishop is going to come out. Could develop his knight. If I play queen here, I'm putting pressure on this and this. Could bring my bishop out to here and give a check. He blocks like this. Takes. I don't really want to do that. Queen here. Again, puts pressure here and here. I could be taking. He takes. Or I take this. This might be wrong, but I'm going to go for it. Putting pressure on two things, getting a little more developed. My king side is looking terrible, so... He might castle. I'm threatening to win a pawn, though. Next, I think I want to get this knight out. That would be continuing my plan. I guess if I take this pawn, he could just... I mean, I guess I still have that. Alright, so I can't win this pawn now. But I can take this. Should be winning his rook. Am I missing something? Let's see. I don't really think that I am. I'm going to take the pawn, attacking the rook. Yeah. I think I should be winning the rook here. He can't cast. Well, yeah, he can because the queen defends this. I was about to say I could also win the bishop. But nope. I am attacking the rook directly right now. If he castles, I think I can just take the rook. I don't know. I don't think he has a way to defend the rook. This might be the highest rated opponent I've ever played for the series. So it looks like we do win. The rook, I'm going to take it. I could win a pawn. Or I could come back here. I'm super not developed. My queen is under attack. I'm going to be greedy and take the pawn. Well, hold on. If I come back, this feels a little bit safer, but maybe it's not. The rook can't come here. He could come here. I'm just going to take the pawn. I feel like I am completely winning, but I'm worried now about my king's safety. But we should just be winning, and I should be able to convert this. I need to just develop. So my queen feels a little awkward all the way over here. So he's attacking this. Yeah, my queen's kind of in a weird spot because the knight defends these squares. I don't know. I need to develop the rest of my pieces. I'm looking at a move like this. It's defended by my knight. I'm also looking at stuff like this. I do want to get my knight to this square. He might play something like this. Could also drop back my queen and put pressure on this pawn again. Alright, so now if I do this, he takes, I take, he takes. Could do this. If he pushes, I take, he takes. I don't think I want to do all that, but this doesn't seem like the worst thing in the world. My queen is a little off sides, like I said. If I fianchetto right here, that might be okay. So if I push g6, what is he going to play? Plays f5, takes. I think I am going to just try and do that. It's a little awkward, but hopefully I'm not losing immediately. If he takes, I guess I take like this. Could take with my knight as well, or I could take with my f-pawn. A few different ways to go about it. This rook is definitely defended now. I'm thinking now about putting the knight here. Pretty tough. He played it so that he lost the rook, but it seems like he's got some sort of compensation going on. I'm going to put the knight inside. If he takes, I can take like this. I'm down to trade pieces, so he's slowly losing a little bit of firepower. So now he's attacking my rook. So that was a little bit of a mistake by me, right? I could just slide over my rook. I guess I'll have to. Ooh. And my knight is attacked. So I don't want to lose the rook. Looks like he's gonna win my knight. Do I have a better move? I don't really see one. I'm gonna just, I guess, slide the rook over to save the rook. He's gonna win the knight. So now I'm in a bit of danger. If I fianchetto, it's not really doing me any good. This is what I get for not developing. Again, my queen is pretty offsides here. Looks like he can just start pushing the pawn. Is this a good move? Maybe. I'm not up nearly as much material as I was. Oh, geez. Oh, I'm in check. What am I talking about? If I go here, he's got this. If I go here, he's got... Oh, no. What am I talking... Yeah, if I go here, he's got this. Maybe. If I go here, he can't go here. But he can go here. Yikes. Kinda terrifying. Looks like I really only have this move. Oh, man. I'm losing everything. I'm about to get checkmated, I think. He's got queen here. And yeah, that was a fantastic move. Fuck. He's gonna come in now. This pawn is under attack. If I give this check, then I can come down here. He plays this move. I have to go here, or he just plays this. Then I go here, then he plays here, and then I'm checkmated. I can't believe I let this happen to me. I felt like I was doing all right, but I was pretty underdeveloped. My king is not safe. Not safe. I need to be able to get my queen back, but I can't. If I move down here, he can just give this check. Move up here. He comes here. I'm just gonna try something. I don't know what to do, so try my best. I think I'm getting checkmated though. Crap. Crapola. Yeah, my king is scrizzooed. Oh boy. Yeah, I can't move any of my pieces, so that sucks. I don't think I can play any games. I'm screwed. I don't know. I'm gonna bring the queen back here to come down and block checks, I guess. It's not fun. If he plays this, I move here. Plays this. Yeah, he's got queen. I can't do that. Hold on. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Just moves up. Oh, he's got that. And this is just checkmate. Yikes. GG's. Well, that's upsetting. Let's check that one out. Oh, boy. All right. So, off to a great start. Nothing, or this was a little slow, kind of like I said. Bishop, or I could have just taken immediately. Okay. Bishop pin was okay, but not the best move. Bringing the queen over would have been a good idea. I also know that this is not too bad of an idea, because when they take, they can't take with the pawn, they have to take with the bishop. I don't know. I can make stuff happen there. So, taking was best move. That was not the best move on my end. Yeah. So this ended up being a huge problem, the fact that I waited so long to play e6. I mean, it says I'm winning, so maybe not. I guess it wasn't a big problem, but the bigger problem is that I did not develop any of my pieces on this side of the board. My queen move was the best move. I'm completely winning here, but I did not find the follow-up. So knight move was no good. This attacks the queen. That would have been a better way to go about it, and my knight's getting developed. Can immediately get into here because I'm winning a tempo, whereas coming in this way gave my opponent some play. So interestingly, this pretty much lost me everything. And I continued. What is the move here? I don't understand. Ignoring the threat on the rook? Why would I do that? Huh. Because I'm just fine like this. That is super interesting. So, yeah, it definitely felt like a bad move when I did that, and it gave him just all the play in the world. So, he's completely winning now, and I mean, there's nothing for me to do. What is the best move here? To block and give up the queen. Yeah, that sucks. Alright, so I played like an 1,000. They played like a 1,200. That was a tough one to lose. I'm rated 1130 now. I think we're gonna play one more, and yeah, you guys will get 2 games today. Hopefully you enjoy that. That sucked, man. I hate losing like that. All right, we have the black pieces again against another 1,200. So good luck, Alessio Fis from Italy. Play the Caro Khan. He's playing kind of he's playing the 2 knights attack. So I take, he takes. I'm gonna take. We'll pin this knight. Start getting our other pieces out and about. I guess I could have kind of transitioned to the Tartic Hour from this. That would have... I guess that's maybe what we're about to do here. I played a wrong move order, though. If he takes, I'll take like this. Yeah, I played this in a funny move order. I want to take the knight. This knight is straight up just hanging. So if I play this, they take. If I play here, he recaptures with the queen. I take. If I come over here and give this check, just this, or bishop here. This just doesn't feel right. So if I take here, he's going to take here. Then what do I do? My knight would be here. I'm just going to take, also attacking this, and I think I can take, and we just trade a bunch of pieces here at the beginning of the game. I'm not familiar with what I'm doing right now. This is news to me. Oh, so I literally just lose a piece. That sucks. He got me with a tactic. That was a weird way to trade. The pawn is hanging. I'm gonna take the pawn. It's an interesting way to go about this. I should have seen that move, that when he takes my knight, it's with check. That's like a super simple move to see. It's kind of hard playing 2 games for me sometimes in a row, especially if I like lose the first one in like a weird way, or I don't know if it's called tilt or not, but I do get like kind of flustered. It's hard to like get your mind back. I think we're fine right here. I'm up a pawn because he kind of played. I mean, this is weird. It's kind of like the Tartakower, but kind of not. Like, we've traded off some pieces, which I usually don't do in the Tartakower. In most endgames, we're lost because of these doubled pawns, but I'm actually up this pawn right here because he gave up his central pawn without defending it. I do want to just develop. Typically the bishop comes here. Yeah, I'm just gonna, I think, continue developing. I want a castle for sure. Could drop the queen back here. If he castles, I could. I think I could drop the queen back here. Maybe. No, I don't want to do that because. Yeah, no. I'll castle and then I'll think about things like that. Smoother way to do it would probably be. He just wants to trade a bunch of stuff. I could move my bishop here. Or I could just trade the queens off. I'll trade the queens if that's what he wants to do. Take back like that? Probably. He castles queenside. That is different. So now I'm looking at a move like this. I think getting the rook over is a good idea. I also want to get my knight developed. Oh, wow. Okay. If I move queen to a5, that's not what I expected him to do. I think getting developed is probably the way to go. I'll get the rook on e8, and I'm just going to start throwing pawns down the board. I also want to get my queen over to here. I want to connect my rooks. Yeah, if I move queen over to here, he just simply moves his king over. This is a strange game. We need to stay calm, composed. Checks, captures, attacks. I kind of forget all the things that I know about chess when I get nervous. These games make me hella nervous. But I think we're doing alright right now. Like I said, we're up a pawn. I think it's weird he castled queenside. Maybe it works, maybe. I don't know. So he's just gonna push ye old pawn. He is building kind of, he does have kind of an attack brewing on this side of the board. I'm gonna connect my rooks, get this knight over to here. It does like to be on this side of the board. So knight f8 is always a good move, but it's a little slow right now. I feel like my opponent does have just a lot pointed in my position. This is about to be a weakness. I'm gonna bring the knight back just for defensive purposes. I could play a move like this as well. My rooks are connected. I want to get the queen over. I want to start pushing these pawns. That's really what I need to do. I could have just taken... Oh, no, I can't because the rook... Okay, I knew what I was doing. I've just not been defending myself very well. Like I'm okay like at finding like a tactic or something to win some material, but I've been having trouble like defending. Alright, so he comes in to defend. If I slide over and do something like this, that's a threat. Ooh, I can't do that. I could come here, though. No, I can't do that either. I could come here. No, I can't do that either. His bishops are pretty strong right here. I'm going to attack the bishop. He can't take, or I can take the queen. So he's going to need to take with the rook. I take, and then I can win this pawn. Alright, so we're up 2 pawns. I'm attacking the rook actually as well. So he needs to defend or move the rook. Alright, smart move. So he's building pressure down the file. If I move my queen here, does that do anything? Doesn't really feel like it. I could start throwing pawns forward, but I don't know if that's helpful. If I move my queen here, he can literally just push the pawn 1 square. I want to keep developing. I feel like my rook is kind of out of the game, but this pawn would be under attack if I did not push it. So I don't know what to do. If you can't tell, I'm just gonna start pushing pawns. My queen is kind of on the edge of the board and probably shouldn't be. I'm just don't really want him to get in on the open files. I am up 2 pawns, so I should be feeling pretty comfortable, but I'd feel a lot more comfortable if the queens weren't on the board. To me, that's just better. So he's threatening this pawn. If I do this, I block the rook and the queen's vision of each other. He's attacking my rook. I can move over to this file. And lose some pawns, it looks like. This is looking a little dangerous for me. I'm probably making some errors. So if I mean, he's threatening to win this pawn now. My queen is kind of in the wrong spot. Knight here could make some sense. However, he just takes this pawn. I take this pawn. If I push, he takes. My queen is in a weird spot. I'm worried about back rank things, so I'm gonna put pressure on the rook and the pawn. Could just move his rook here. It would defend the pawn and save his rook. So he comes back to defend. I'm going to bring the knight in. Oh, I gotta be careful of this. I'm so glad my queen is here. Whew. That was scary. Yeah, so the point is if I take that, he's got checkmate here. Maybe this knight move wasn't so good. I'm like super losing on all my concentration right now. He's just gonna march the pawns. My queen is under attack. I'm gonna do this and play this move. Unless he pushes here. Whoopsies. takes. Still not a beautiful position, and this is under attack. I shouldn't have moved this knight. He was fine on f8. It feels so weird, but I could have even gave my king a square or something. And then moved him. I don't know. I guess he takes this right now. If he takes this, do I need to play this? Kind of looks like it. Okay. He is just taking pawns. I'll take another pawn, I guess. I don't know. I don't think I really thought this through like that. I'm going to make a luft for my king. We'll attack the queen. I want to win that pawn. I also just want to play this. He wants to trade queens. We could do that. Fine with that. We'll attack the pawn. Got a fork next. That was an intense game. We have a new peak. We're rated 1140. My opponent played a better game than I did. 76% accuracy versus my 72. So this was strange. Typically I go for like the knight in, which is more of a Tartakower sort of setup. And I did it. I took, he took, which is a good move. My best move is to take with the other pawn. But this ended up being equal, but I ended up getting a pawn out of it, so it's kind of a weird way to go about it. So developing my knight was a smarter first move. I felt like we were pretty fine here, but the knight being developed was important. So my knight to f8 was actually inaccurate in this position. Yeah, I have some things. We get a tempo 1 on our queen. This was actually the best move for us. And I saw this after I moved my bishop, that I could have just taken this pawn, and he can't recapture back because I could take the queen. So I should have been trying to take advantage of the pin. That was definitely a mistake by me. I saw it after I moved it. I was like, but I mean, the rook does defend it, which is something that I saw too, but the whole thing is he can't take back my bishop from taking the pawn. So I go for a trade, win a pawn, so we're up 2 pawns. We're doing really well right here. This was inaccurate. I didn't know what to play here, and apparently just getting the knight involved is a better move than sitting back and just chillaxing like I was. This is a mistake. I completely blundered. What the hell? That's fantastic. So, yeah, y'all probably were screaming at me. Yeah, my rook to e8 would have been great, because, yeah, sure he can take, but this is just checkmate. So, yeah, y'all were probably freaking out. Sorry if I made you hurt your voice. This was just stupid. So, when he does this, I'm like, I mean, I'm defended here, super defended, but once I move the knight, I'm not. So that was kind of stupid on my end. This would have been a funny move. So what happens if he takes? I don't understand. Oh, if he takes, duh, just checkmate. Duh. So he can't take. I should have really been playing like with this in mind, the fact that he has such a big back rank problem. I do kind of as well, but my knight is like super defense man. So I'm missing these tactics a lot of times when I play these games, but another inaccuracy, just taking the pawn. What about this? Just run my king. That felt scary. So I don't know. I think he just started trying to play because he's low on time, and we went into this. Ooh, not the best move. Keeping the queens on the board, threatening checkmate. Yeah, I mean, the cool thing about this is I saw most of these moves in the game. I guess I chose kind of incorrectly. Sliding the rook over would have been fine. If he does something like this, we can start to try and get in. Or, I don't know. We would have figured it out. This was a miss. Pushing my pawn to infinity and beyond. It looks like I can't really protect it, but I do have all these passed pawns over here, so that was a good move by him. I was threatening to fork next turn. I was assuming he saw that and was going to maybe try and defend the bishop. I don't know. I don't know what he would have done, just move the bishop. But, yeah. We ended up winning. We played like a 1200. They played like a 1300. It's kind of funny that, I mean, I think they did play a better game than I did. Especially there at the end. Good defense on their part. But we have defeated a 1200. That feels pretty good. We're rated 1140. And yeah. Trying to move on up in the world. My endgame was phenomenally awful. He played 100% accuracy in the endgame. I mean, I guess they're not that hard of moves, but I played literally 32% accuracy right there at the end, so ugh. Definitely some things to work on. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, check out some of my other videos. They're just as fun and chaotic as this. And yeah, I will catch you guys next time. Thank you.